Here we are, team. Let's do it. Round 1, Modern Masters draft. Red, black, splashing blue, aggro stuff. And the hand we have here is extremely mediocre. I'm gonna mulligan it. Are we on the draw here? We're on the draw, so I mean Terminate's not too bad. But we haven't got many of our early plays. We've got a lot of our late plays, which I don't really like, so I'm going to mulligan it. And this is much better. It's much better, even though, yeah, I'll keep this one. And I'll bottom that mountain. Sort of looking for a swamp to turn on the beetle. Gilgate is perfect. Nothing doing one, nothing really going on anyway. Play the mountain, and just going to play the beetle here. If our opponent passed, if they have removal up, I sort of would rather the beetle gets removed. Now we've got a few options here. We go straight to town with Spike Jester. Is it Signet holding Magma Jet? Or we could hold August Spree obviously as well. We have Aristocrat. The most effective use of our mana. I would like to just keep developing. I've got no lands in hand, so I'm thinking about just developing our land. So I think I'm going to start off with an attack. If he uses removal here, I might just slam the Aristocrat. Okay, he didn't, so let's just play out our Signet and pass the turn back. Okay, it looks like we've got a mirror match on our hands. Maybe it's worth the scry just to... Yeah, I think it is. I just want to scry here. So bottom the beetle. Do we want the zombie? We're going to have access to 4 mana next turn. So, but we've only got 1 black. I think I just want to bottom our zombie friend here. But is a decent card in the mirror. Yeah, you know what, I'll take it, just because it's a good blocker. And the mirror, it seems to make sense. So we're going to play the zombie. I'm going to pass it back. Okay, he's got an Aristocrat as well. Doesn't surprise me to see this floating around. Agony Warp. Now, this is a good one. We can go... We can just kill this straight away now. He can make it a 4/4 though. Alternatively, we can play our own one. I think we just August Spree this now. Yeah, we need a black here. Have I not played it back? Undo, do. Okay, signets online are a bit different. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. Play August Spree now, remove that thing. Just attack with our zombie. Pass back. I'm not interested in trading our beetle. So we've got 4 mana, we can't cast this just now. I'll play Spike Jester. Actually, no, we'll play our own Aristocrat, I think. No, I'll play Spike Jester for now. Sort of missing that extra black mana. I think Spike Jester is enough to draw a removal spell here. There was so many August Sprees going around, I know this guy has to have a couple. Well, that's not how online works, is it? Okay, he's Thunderous Wrathing me. Like, this guy wasn't in my pod necessarily, was he? That's not how it works. There's a sack outlet to go with this. There's a lot of damage. I wish we had some more threaten effects ourselves. Yes. Okay. Struggling on this mana issue. We're drawing our top end, but we're not getting where we need to be. Got an Agony Warp up at the ready. We get another land, we start throwing out horrors, and I think the horror is going to be the difference for us. Our opponent does have some blue, might have some blue involved as well. Okay, terminate happens. I should have sacked it to itself. Could I have done that? Yeah, I could have. I could have pumped this to a 3. I think we're just going to just remove this thing. Still struggling. Our opponent has another Thunderous Wrath. Let the salt flow. We've got a Gilgate here. So our opponent would be actually dead, facing down lethal if I'd known to sack the Aristocrat to itself. And just here, I think we're going to play the Horror, probably bouncing this Necropolis. We'll play Corpse Connoisseur, which guarantees a lethal attack. Because you could have removal spell plus removal spell. Yeah, we'll play the Connoisseur, we won't reveal. we'll put a bomber to the graveyard. So okay. And we can, okay, so the opponent just has just drawn lands galore, I think. Okay, alright, so against this mirror, Vampire Nighthawk seems fine, Cower and Fear seems fine, and I think maybe just the Aristocrat is enough. Not really that keen on bringing in the Spell Pierce, even though it would be okay-ish. Splinter's is good, all the removal we can get is good. Maybe the top end isn't as good. Take out the Torrent of Souls, bring in a Nighthawk. This Cultist seems like a good control card here. Karen Fear could be fine if he has a lot of the Dragon Fodder effect. If I play that, maybe I drop down an August Spree. Although I'm not, and I'll just go down one Horror. Although Horror is good against tokens. And I like having that top end against him. If we're going to go more control-y. I'll drop down a Mordecai Beetle since we're going to be more control-y. Submit it like that. We can get our blue, but all our colours. We've got a removal spell, we've got good top end, let's keep it. We'll just play Scalding Tarn. Crack it now. Get our island and say go. Opponent again with a slow one out the gates. With double August Spree for removal here. Okay, it's our opponent's first play. The Noble, also a really good common for this strategy. We're definitely going to kill that bad boy. Play this. Play the Noble, the Falcon Wrath Aristocrat. In combat, and we'll attack. Unlikely that this thing lives, but I want to sort of do something. I'd rather do something than nothing. Play Guildgate tapped, pass the turn back. Next turn we get to play a Horror, bouncing this blue land here. Or bouncing the Scourge Devil. Two, three, four, 5. 6 land. Let's start with a Horror. Could have bounced the blue land, I suppose. Alright, so we got 6 mana available to do both of these. So I'll play the Izzet Guildgate. Play the Bomber. 1, 2, 3. And when he deals damage to a player, I create 2 Goblin players and then I sacrifice the Bomber. could just Auger Spree this now. I think we do before it gets ridiculous. I don't like getting too fancy with my removal. If that hasn't become pretty... I think that's one way I've sort of grown a bit as a player. It's not just getting fancy with removal. Okay, so Is It Charm's a nice one to draw. We're going to get our value out of this card, and I'm going to pass turn back. Annoying Zombie is quite nice. Let's play our Annoying Zombie. Let's unearth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to combat. Attack. And we're going to pass back. Well, it just looks like our opponent's drawing nothing. It's an 8. Can't burn him out yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can go 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use his ability. Actually, I don't have many other unearthed creatures, do I? Maybe I should put the beetle. But beetle's a good draw. Any of these are a good draw, right? Is there anything I think is a bad draw from here out? I should put the aristocrat in the. I put one of the aristocrats in. I don't really want the aristocrat. So this guy may be not synergistic enough, but I do like going and getting the bomber. The bomber is probably the best target for it anyway. So it's just like another draw of bomber. And if I've already used bomber, just don't worry about it, I think. Also, just putting a 3/3 into play sort of presents lethal. So there's 8 damage on board right now. And I can activate this guy twice in response to any removal. He's going to try and take that. Yeah, we're going to do this. Stop our opponent from getting any sort of value there. Okay, well, we won the mirror pretty easily. On to game 2.